Welcome back, guys, to BlueRidgeSilverhound, and today we are going to do our weekly thing. What is it exactly? Well, it's our Monday market report. As usual, it's either going to hit every Sunday night or sometime on Monday. I don't know. It really depends. But we have a strong lineup of coins. Surprising because we're coming up to the end of what is normally the busy coin season as folks take a little bit of time off to develop their farmer's tan and head to the beach. But before we get started, you want to make sure you'll subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for instant notifications, as I will be doing live giveaways all summer long. Flash giveaways, they'll pop up when you least expect them, but you'll want to know when the newest videos hit, and they're going to be easy peasy, believe you me. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, all of the concentration of Coin Talk is going to be focused on great collections. Okay, they do their weekly auctions, and we're going to review every single coin that is noteworthy. There's a few firsts in here for me personally. For a guy that's been in the business for over 20 years, it's kind of crazy, kind of weird to see a few of these coins. Is it the technical grade? Is it something else? We're going to talk about it. The first coin, in which you don't see a whole lot of, by the way, and this is a really neat variety, and one in which I encourage everyone who is into coin roll hunting Lincoln pennies to be on the lookout for. And it's a 1994 Lincoln cent with the doubled die reverse variety on there. This one is cataloged as FS801. You're probably thinking, what the heck does that mean? But it's a cherry picker's identification code for this particular variety. I have a close-up here in a second, so you'll get to see all that great stuff, so that way you guys will know exactly what you're looking for. But of course, like with all the coins, I have to get out of the way of the grades. Okay, so this one is a Pcgs graded Mint State 66 full red. It's a decent looking coin, the variety is very tough to find, and at this grade level, it's a bomb for sure. This one sold on Great Collections this evening for $461.25. There are very few of these varieties, these 94 double die reverses, that I have seen, like on eBay and forum chat pages and all of that. They still command pretty strong money, especially for those examples that are well circulated and have plenty of love. I still see them sell 40, 50 bucks and up, all right, depending on the overall technical grade. And these sell just as good without the grading to it, all right? So you don't have to send these off to one of those third-party companies to really, make a few bucks on there. So this one is really cool. The next coin on the list is another cool one, and this is another first for me. This is a 1943S Lincoln Steel cent. Yeah, it kind of fell underneath my post-1950 requirements that, this Monday market report is geared towards. However, this one is worth mentioning because who doesn't like steel cents? Okay, I love them. It's one of the first coins that's ever been given to me, and from that point forward, it's all ancient history from there. So this one is an NGC Mint State 68. I think the thing that is neat that I've never seen before, this has the 75th anniversary label that NGC uses on all of their graded 1943s. Okay, whether it's the San Francisco, the Denver, or the Philly minted coin, I think you could still order this neat promotional label on there. It's pretty cool. It's a nice little touch. Again, it's the first one I've seen. This one sold this evening for $1,243.12. Pretty nice coin, very clean looking. I got probably nothing else to say about this particular example. So coming up next, we're going to head over to Nickel's land. All right, who doesn't like their 5-cent pieces? What we have here is a 1981 Jefferson Nickel. A 1981 did make the list for good reason. Check it out here in a second. This was a PCGS graded Mint State 66 with full steps, and this one sold on Great Collections. Forget this. $1,040.62. Yeah, who would have thought that 1981 Jefferson Nickel sells for that kind of money? Well, a lot of them are full steps, all right, but it's kind of that bridge date in which 50% of the coins could be well struck, while the other 50% could be just hot flaming pile. But anyways, this one sold for in excess of $1,000 for what I would consider to be a decent grade. It's not a 67 or 68. The details on this one a little bit mushy, but all in all, it's a decent coin. All right, so we got that one right there, and then we also have another Jefferson Nickel here for you, and it's a 1962D, so it's that tougher date, the early 60s. Jefferson Nickels are really hard to find with full strikes. So this one right here is a PCGS graded Mid-State 65 with full steps. It's only a 65, so it's not setting the world on fire, but maybe the dollar value that it's sold for, really lit something on fire. This one sold for $3,487.50. That's a ton of money for a 1960s nickel, but the narrative doesn't change. These things are highly desired with full strike, full steps, and graded as such. Not for the faint of heart, of course. If you guys were looking to get into grading these type of nickels, I would caution you that it is not easy. And believe me, I've partaken in a few PCGS submissions where things just didn't go very well. So that's neither here nor there. Tough series all around. So coming up next, we have another nickel here for you. This one is a 1954D Jefferson Nickel. This one graded out NGC Mid-State 66 with 5 full steps. Now this one right here, I'm kind of on the fence on. It sold for $1,227.78, by the way. I wanted to let you know that. But this coin right here, I'm kind of biased on the whole 5 and 6 full steps thing. I feel like that coins like this shouldn't sell for quite as much as a 6 full stepper. I think I'm more of a fan of the PCGS grade designation of full steps. This one right here obviously has some hit issues on that bottom step, but all in all, it's another coin that is tough. It's a tough date to find with a full strike, and that's why it sold for so much money this evening. So that's the 54D Jefferson for you. So coming up next over here, we have, this is the one that I've been glossing over all evening, and I'm happy to share, the 1954D Roosevelt Dime. It's toned, it's crusty, it's all original, it's stunning. I love this coin. But I think the thing that makes me most excited to talk about this coin here is this is the first time in over the 20 years that I've been dealing with coins and currency that I have seen this grade designation. Okay, so it is a NGC Mid-State 68 plus with a star. All right, and it's also a full torch. It's got the full bands on the reverse of the coin, which designates a really nice strike. Now, it's hard to get a plus designation on any coin, let alone on a Mid-State 68, on a coin that is over 60 years old. Furthermore, it gets a star for eye appeal. Okay, NGC reserves the star designation on their coins for coins that exhibit really nice coloring, really nice toning, really nice originality and crustinality, or whatever you call it. But this one right here is an absolute stunner. Okay, this one sold for $3,912.75. Absolute chef's kiss, a beauty in all sense of the word, and I love it. This is the first time I've ever seen a plus and star designation on a graded coin ever. Okay, I'm sure there are others that have existed in the tenure of the grading program, but heck, folks, I like this one. So coming up is another pretty phenomenal looking piece right here, and it's another Roosevelt Dime. This is a 1954 example that graded NGC Mid-State 68 star. This one is also toned. Again, very crusty, very original. I have a feeling this one might have been like an old album coin at one point. I don't know. The backs of these two coins look way too clean to be album pieces, so they're also probably gonna be a candidate for being like an end roll toner out of a bankroll. But this one sold for $2,745. An absolute beauty right here, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to get into some hot quarters, okay? And the first one right here is a coin that, believe it or not, it's really tough to find in good condition. And this is a 1997 D Washington quarter. I'm probably in the minority share of collectors that I would just like to go on record and say that this is probably a design that I'm ready to have back in a quarter program. So this one right here, the Eagle backs, okay, especially the mid-90s, they have kind of that glossy proof look finish, kind of the mirrored fields. The coins always looked flawless, when you got them in change during that time. But this one right here is a PCGS Mint State 68. And this one sold for $1,708.88. You can't really, fake that, because that's a lot of money for a coin that is barely 20 years old. So coming up next, probably my least favorite coin out of the whole bunch, and it's a 1970D Washington quarter. Okay, as you can see, this one is, as far as eye appeal, not my favorite. Okay, but it is a PCGS Mint State 68. That grade level is kind of funny for this, because grade level above and beyond the 67 also includes planchet quality and eye appeal. Okay, the thing could be like hammered strike, really nice, probably has no nicks, but if it looks like this, I feel like the grade is a little bit too ambitious for what the actual coin looks like. I'm kind of, again, I'm on the fence of this one. I'm probably more on the other side where I'm like, I don't agree with the grade. But this one right here sold for $1,451.25. Again, another big hit out there. 68 is one of the top grades for these, type of coins. But anyways, enough about that. So we're going to go ahead and look at another quarter here. In this case, it's going to be a 1968D Washington quarter. This one also graded out Mint State 68 through PCGS, and this one sold for $2,756.25. This is a kind of eye appeal and look that I expect from a Mint State 68. Okay, this one is much more of a winner than the previous example, but the 1968 Denver coins were very well struck, and the planchets were in absolute outstanding shape. Okay, so there was a lot of them that graded out at this level. So we have a few more quarters to go through here. All right, what we have up next is a variety that probably 80% of you are not too familiar of. And what I'll do is I'll do another video in the future about the Type B reverse quarters. Okay, in this case, it's a 1958 Type B reverse. Okay, this is also cataloged through the Cherry Picker's Guide as an FS901. This one also graded out PCGS Mint State 67, and this one sold for $1,631.25. Sorry. So the Type B reverse. If you looked at this coin and you look at the reverse where the eagle is, you'll see that there is a strong leaf, I guess, that's attached to the A in dollar. All right. If you looked at any other quarter of this time, you'll see that that leaf is not going to be attached to the top of the A. So that's how you differentiate both the Type B and the regular, I guess, Type A is what you call them. Type A, more common reverses. So that's what that one looks like. All right, so we have one more quarter. We're almost done, ladies and gentlemen, but thank you for joining in this evening. It's a 1956 Washington quarter. This one graded PCGS Mint State 67 plus. This one is an absolute beautiful toned example, and this one sold for $2,158.88. Okay, it's nice, crusty, original. I bet you this coin looks a lot better in person than it does on this actual image right here, but a really nice coin nonetheless. And finally, how about we go ahead and end it off on a Franklin half dollar. We only have one 50-cent piece worth talking about that's not a proof, and I'm happy to say it is a 1952D Franklin half dollar. This one graded out PCGS Mid-State 66 with the full bell lines. This one looks absolutely superb. CAC certified. This one also has some residual toning on there as well. A very original coin. And this one sold for $3,318.75. As you can see, a lot of really neat looking, unique coins on this list. Unique in the sense of they're high grade or possibly some sort of variety, or maybe a combination of the both. But, we have a really nice lineup tonight. But this list, is going to get weaker and weaker, okay, as less and less high-quality coins make it out into the marketplace for the summer. So we're going to just keep it going, okay, whatever happens. I am going to talk up some really nice Monday market reports. So I want to thank everyone for joining in this evening. Again, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, do all that fancy mumbo jumbo stuff to make sure that you are in the Blue Ridge Silverhound crowd, because I appreciate it. Love you guys. And come check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I love you guys. You have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your Monday, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.